What's up, guys? My name is Julian Shaw. I'm a senior at Hoggart High School, and I'm a member of the Alpha ICY Academy, sponsored by the Gamma Kappa Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. In honor of Black History Month, I want to share the ABCs of Black History by Rio Cortez. Let's begin. A is for anthem, a banner of song that wraps us in hope, lets us know we belong. We lift up our voices, lift them and sing, from stages and street corners, let freedom ring. B is for beautiful, I'm talking to you. Your voice, your height, your hair, your hue. B is for brave, for bright and for bold, for those who stood up, even when they were told to step back, stand down, remember their place. B is for brotherhood, for believing in grace. C is for community, where we live, laugh, and eat, and for church, where we worship, mourn, sing, and meet. Did you hear Reverend King preach on his dream of civil rights, human rights, a powerful theme? D is for diaspora, pulled from our homes, where we carried away in ships on the phone to Haiti, Cuba, America, Brazil. Our names are different, new, but still, we are connected, then, now, forevermore, to that long ago, for our way African shore. E is for explore, to study a place like Matthew Henson, the Arctic, made James in space. E is for education, for expanding the mind, like Ruby Bridges, Linda Brown, the Little Rock Nine, the first Black children in all white schools, may open the doors and challenge the rules. F is for food, grown and farmed with our hands, worked and tilled and pulled from the land. For fried fish, ham hocks, warm buttermilk bread, or maybe that sharp taste of mustards instead. F is for folklore, by the light of the moon, for family, for freedom, for jumping the broom. G is for go, towards the cities we're bound, for the great migration from country to town. From farming the land to the factory floor, we carry the blues on our backs, not much more. H is for Harlem, those big city streets. We walked and danced to our own jazzy beats. When Lewis and Bessie and Duke owned the stage, and Langston and Zora Neale Hurston, the page. I is for imagine, invent, innovative, for all the ways we are so creative. J is for Juneteenth, we were finally free, or so we hoped in this moment of grief. J is for Joburg, when we're drummers drum, from Trinidad, Grenada, and Haiti they come. K is for kin, our fathers and mothers, our ancestors, elders, our sisters, our brothers. K is for Kwanzaa, which honors that bond, Asabari Gami, and we might respond. Umoja, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kumba, Imani. L is for love, L is for love, L is always for love. M is for march, for lifting our feet, taking the movement, the cause to the street. Black Lives Matter, every breath, every dream, every thought, each idea, each impossible scheme. The might of our message is easy to hear. The drumbeat of hope is louder than fear. A is for newspapers. We started our own. To tell our stories and let it be known. We deserve the front page. We deserve to be seen. And also to be featured in slick magazines. O is for organize, for getting together, to sit and boycott, to make our lives better. Thank you, Fred Hampton. Thank you, Diana Nash, for not being afraid of a possible clash with police and people who shouted and teased. Because of you, we can go where we please. P is for power. It's part of our core. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it must roar like a panther. Isn't that right, Huey P? Power for the people, like you and like me. And who do you think has more power than most? The president, Obama, was first to that post. But Shirley Chisholm, unbossed and unbought, came so much closer than most people thought. A black woman could, which just goes to show. P is for possible, so glow on, child, glow. Q is for queens. Behold and bow down. Shield your eyes from the shine of their crowns. R is for rise, to reach from the top. Relentless striving, refusing to stop. Like ball players, boxers, and gymnasts who fly. Sprinters and skaters who zoom right on by. Old records, old thinking, a sight to behold. They went for the win and grabbed for the gold. S is for scientists who charted the stars, studied the bees, took care of our hearts. For Benjamin Banneker, Patricia Babb, for Katherine Johnson's beautiful math. S is for soul, how sweet the sound, from the crown, from croon of Soon Cook to the whale James Brown. Brother Ray on the keys, Sister Tharp dressed in meek, and Queen Aretha sang, you better think. T is for Tuskegee, an all-black school where students learn trades and toil with tools. That's how we will rise, said Boss Booker T, but another smart man just didn't agree. W.E.B. Du Bois said, industry's fine, but I think it's better to work on your mind. They had different ideas, but here's what's true. In their own ways, they were thinking of you. U is for United States. The story is tough. The birth of a nation was deadly for us. We the people, in the land of the free, no one who is enslaved would agree. U is for unbroken, unshaken, unbound, like Harriet Tubman, who went underground, took back her freedom and freed hundreds more, then was a spy in a great civil war. But when the states were united again, the fight for our freedom and lives didn't end. So U is for unfinished, the American tale, with courage and strength, we will prevail. V is for vote. Do you know what that means? The freedom to pick and choose as you please. The freedom to choose who makes the rules, who has the power, who gets the tools to make their lives better. That's why we fight. The freedom to vote is a true civil right. W is for writers, whose wisdom and words bring to the life worlds where our voices are heard. Rappers and poets and songwriters too, all those who spin from our point of view. X is for Malcolm Malik El-Shabazz, known also as Red Malcolm Little El-Hajj. By any means necessary, he insisted on change, Starting with X, he reclaimed his name. Y is for young, gifted in black, like Lady Lorraine, who never looked back. She wrote big dreams in rooms so small, it's hard to believe they were dreamed in Elm. Lorraine and her work moved Nina Simone, so much that Nina made work of her own. Young, gifted in black, a banner of song that wraps us in hope, let us know we belong. Z is for zenith, the highest the peak, the top of the mountain King said we would reach. He won't get there with us, but we still march on, rising, rising, like the sun with the dawn. And that has been the ABCs of Black History.